God, everyone here is so creepy. I'm getting bad vibes from this. Nathan is constantly talking to himself as if he's been talking to someone, but no one is there. The Alices, what even kind of a name is that? Two identical twins with the same name? What the h-
No cursing. There's children around.
Holy Jesus! Where did you even come from?
We are always here. You can't run away.
God!
Sup, found this weird human in the street. I think they have a mutation. I also think they're dead, so don't worry, I'll throw them out.
For the last time, I'm not dead.
That's what he says, but I'm not fully convinced.
I'm about as alive as, I don't know, them.
Well, that could mean anything.
We aren't quite sure of our existence ourselves.
Oh, great. Existential 5-year-olds, that's fun.
We think they're 9, actually. That's besides the point. Jillian, put this guy back!
No, please don't put me back out there.
Okay. Well, if you want to stay with us, we've been trying to homeschool the Alices.
Those are the existential 5-year-olds.
So maybe you could help with that?
Yes, anything. Are the Alices always this creepy?
Yes.
Wonderful.
So, what can you teach us that we don't know already?
Oh my god, were you not just over there?
Maybe.
I can tell you what I know about Huntington's disease. I have it, so...
So that's the mutation he has.
Mutation?
No!
What is it? Are you afraid?
No.
Sure.
Sure.
What can you tell us about Huntington's disease?
Well, it's a genetic mutation.
Mutation?
No!
This mutation.
Mutation?
Stop! I'm so sorry, I'll take her away.
Goodbye.
So, it's a genetic mutation
Mutation? Oh my god!
that causes me to forget things, slur my words. I don't really remember much else about the disorder because of how it causes forgetfulness. I really don't know what else to add.
Seems pretty limiting.
It can be at times, yes.
I used to have a friend with Huntington's disease. I haven't seen them since the start of the apocalypse, though.
It's 'cause they're dead.
Anyways. I can try to explain Huntington's disease from what I know about that friend.
Sure, go ahead.
Alright. I used to have a friend named Liesel. We'd get into arguments sometimes because of her mood swings, but I tried to be understanding as it's not something I had much of an understanding of. She also struggled from depression a lot through our teenage years, though I'm not sure that had anything to do with the disease or if that had something to do with other issues since teenage years were hard for most people.
I also struggle with depression. I believe that has to do with Huntington's.
You appear to be unsteady on your feet.
Yeah, I can be sometimes. I tend to struggle with motion and involuntary movements.
Liesel was the same way.
Can I come back in yet? I'm hungry on it.
Fine, but you have to be quiet while I talk.
No, don't let that thing back in here.
Well, I'm offended. How dare you?
You're offended. You tried to gaslight me that I was dead.
I'm still not completely sold that you're alive.
I swear to God I will put you in the closet!
No!
Please.
Maybe I should just eat you!
No eating people! That are alive, anyways.
Okay, what the hell is that implying?
Food is scarce because of the radiation. We don't know what all we can trust, so if we find anything that we know wasn't mutated, we let her have it. She helps defend our bunker, so we need to keep her fed.
That's understandable, I guess. I wish there was a cure to all these radiation mutations.
Yeah. Our friend is a scientist. He's working on trying to find a cure. But on the topic of cures, does Huntington's disease have a cure?
Nothing that can reverse or slow it down. I do take antidepressants to help with the depression that I have as a symptom, though.
Right. I remember Liesel said that her symptoms could only be managed with the medication, not cured. I also recall that she took mood-stabilizing medications to help with her mood swings, too.
This is getting boring.
Yo, I knew you girls were my favorite for a reason.
Jillian, no more threats of murder or else you're going in the closet.
Aw, okay. So is this dude mutated or not? He doesn't smell like radiation.
No? Well, technically, but not in the way that you're thinking.
So what's even the difference?
Okay, so the mutations that you're thinking of, that we have to fight a lot, those mutations are caused by environmental factors. Too much radiation can change and harm a person, but that's not our focus. This guy has Huntington's disease, which he said earlier, which is a genetic mutation. That's a mutation that's formed while the person is being made in the womb. It can also be passed down from other family members.
Okay. Can you dumb that down for me, Wolfbrain?
Oh, yeah. So DNA is typically found in a creature's chromosomes. Humans have 46. A genetic mutation is located on these chromosomes. I believe that the Huntington's disease mutation is found on the 4th chromosome on the HTT gene?
I think that sounds right. I don't really remember.
Understandably.
Girls, don't make fun of him. He can't help it. As implied earlier, it directly impacts his brain.
I don't think they were necessarily making fun of him, as opposed to just being creepy.
You're probably right. Does anyone have any more questions?
It was said earlier that medication couldn't be used to undo the effects. What does that mean?
So the symptoms typically start around when the person is 30.
Oh, so he's at least 30? Ugh.
Okay, so now I have to add no bullying to the rule list. No murder and no bullying.
Aw, man.
Okay, so anyways, Liesel was about 17 when she began having mild difficulty performing normal tasks.
I thought you said symptoms appear at age 30.
Symptoms can appear younger if you have JHD, which is juvenile Huntington's disease. It's just less common.
Oh, okay, so he could be less than 30.
No, I'm 36.
Jillian, I will put you in the closet.
No!
Please!
Hey!
Sorry.
Sorry.
Anyways, at 20, Liesel could only do minimal tasks, like eating, dressing herself, brushing her teeth, etc. At 24, she
would have needed help with everything, been nonverbal, bedridden, had more severe chorea.
What does that mean?
It's movement disorder. It's what causes Guy to, as you said earlier, not be steady on his feet. It can cause rapid and jerky, irregular movement.
What did Liesel do to cope with her Huntington's?
She organized and set her schedule. She avoided big stressors, though I guess that's not really possible now, and, mostly she just talked to people. Me, therapists, agencies, etc.
Well, basically none of that was possible now, considering, we're living in an apocalyptic world.
We can offer you a place to stay. It's not really stress-free, but it's less stressful than being in the middle of an apocalypse with mutated creatures trying to kill you left and right.
That would be very much appreciated. I don't think they'll be a bother to you for long anyways. I'm near the last stage of Huntington's.
Seriously, don't worry about it. You're not a bother.
What do you mean by won't be a bother for much longer?
Well, after you reach the last stage, you die not long after. After being diagnosed, you have about maybe 10, 20 years left. I was diagnosed at 24.
I'm sorry that you'll have to live out your last days in an apocalypse.
Yeah, it's not great. But, I've heard rumors that, you and your crew are trying to find a way to, reverse the mutations?
Oh yeah, we are. I don't think it'll be anytime soon, though. We can't find much information on the mutations to fight them. We just know that they're caused by radiation from the nuclear war.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I won't be able to see the end of the apocalypse in this lifetime.
I mean, that's not necessarily true. I heard before the war started that other groups of scientists were studying on how to battle Huntington's disease with gene therapy.
And what does that entail?
It entails that doctors may be able to target the HTT gene to reduce the levels of it to prevent Huntington's disease from reaching the last stage, meaning that they would still be able to do basic tasks on their own. They're unsure of how it would impact their life expectancy, but I'm assuming it would increase.
Yeah, but due to the apocalypse, I sincerely doubt they're still focused on Huntington's. Plus, I'm already nearing the final stage, so if they're trying to prevent that, it doesn't sound like it would help me.
I'm sorry. I hope it's over soon, for your sake.
Can I eat him when he dies?
Jillian, stop! We'll talk about that when it happens, but for God's sake, don't talk about it in front of him!
Is that a yes? You two know you're gonna have a test over this, don't you?
What will the questions be?
List 2 symptoms.
Forgetfulness and mood swings.
Yeah, then explain what it is.
A genetic disorder that affects the brain. First, not as severely, then becomes worse over time, until complete dependency on other people for basic tasks.
Correct. Then what chromosome is affected and which gene?
The 4th chromosome and the HTT gene.
Yup. And finally, can it be undone with medical treatments?
Not yet, but maybe with future technology. Right now, people can only use medicine to help manage symptoms.
Good. Study those.
I'm dipping. Let me know when he dies. And save some bones for me this time.
Great. Guess I'm gonna turn into dog food.
Don't worry, it's not personal. She gets all of the corpses we know aren't infected with the mutation.
No, I get it. It's better not to waste food in times like this.
Yummy bones.
No bones for you two. You gotta study.